Here is an activity that we did in my classroom on the second day of school. We first started this activity off by reading Chrysanthemum. And while we were reading, we had our little hearts that we had made previously. And anytime that someone was not nice to Chrysanthemum in the story, we either ripped our little hearts or crumpled our little hearts. And then anytime that someone was nice to Chrysanthemum, we smoothed their hearts out, or I gave the kiddos a piece of tape to repair their rips. We do this activity so that I can explain to the students that even though you can say sorry if you say something rude, it still leaves an impact on the other person's heart if you say something unkind. And on the heart it says, before you speak, think and be smart. It's hard to fix a wrinkled heart. After we read the story, we went through these cards and I had them on my slides and scenarios of things that could happen outside in the classroom, in the lunchroom. And then they asked the students, what could you do? So let me read one of them to you guys. This one says, you hear someone calling another student a mean name. How can you stand up for kindness? And then this one says, a new student joined your class and doesn't know where anything is. What could you say or do to help them? And we went through about 10 of these scenarios, just talking through them and coming up with ideas of how we could be kind. I did have one more activity that I'm going to have to push to next week, but we had a little thing to write our name, but we're going to paper mache our name. So you just rip up a bunch of pieces of paper and glue it on in the shape of their name. And then there is this page that has, hold on, I'll show y'all. It has a bunch of different options of who they can be, and there's some boy options, and then they color that, and these two go together. Like once you cut it out, you can kind of like put the face to the side, but we didn't get to that, so we'll do it next week.